Hey there, happy Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart, and boy, we all felt that chill to the air this afternoon. If you're out and about early this morning, maybe you didn't feel it as much, but by 9, 10 o'clock, that wave of colder air definitely rushed in and made it feel completely different. We're going to see temperatures continue to tumble tonight, and some of us actually going to wake up to some snow by early tomorrow morning. Not going to be as big of an event as what we saw last week or even the week before that, but some of us will see a little dusting. So we're going to talk about that, and then a little bit of a warm up as we head closer to the weekend. So if you have any questions, I'll have our Facebook pulled up here, so I'll try to get to everybody's comments. All right, here's a look at the temperatures the past 24 hours. We have John on here. Hello, thanks for joining us this evening. Temperatures hung out in the 50s most of last night, and then even right around 6, 7 o'clock this morning, we started to fall slightly, but wow, look at that drop off. We quickly fell about 20 degrees just in 6, 7 hours. And then we hung out in the 30s throughout a good portion of the afternoon. Hey Angela, thanks for joining us. Right now, temperature-wise, still hanging out in the 30s for most of us. Mansfield, you've fallen to 29, but oh, look at that feels like. That is the wind chill because we're still picking up on some gusty conditions. It still feels like the teens in a lot of places tonight, and that'll be the case come early tomorrow morning. So here's just a snapshot of what tomorrow morning will look like right around 6 o'clock in the morning. We will see temperatures in the 20s for most of us, but there is that feels like it's a purplish color that you're seeing. So a lot of places going to feel like the teens, going to feel like 10 in Medina as you leave the house, going to feel like 12 in Youngstown. So that's why you still need all the winter layers. You got Tony from West Virginia. Thanks for joining us. John, when is the wind supposed to die down even further? Good thing you asked, because I have a nice little graphic to show that. We will see the winds start to die down by tomorrow late morning and early afternoon. Still going to deal with some pretty breezy conditions throughout the night. Gusts still 30 miles per hour as of midnight. And then by early tomorrow morning, we'll still see wind gusts right around 20 miles per hour. It won't be until tomorrow afternoon and evening that we start to see that wind really calm down. So you still may hear it late tonight. Tonight, temperature is going to fall back into the 20s, cold and windy, that wind chill in the teens. And then even as we head into the day tomorrow, still going to be plenty chilly out there. Highs only in the mid-30s, so you're going to need that warm coat on. All right, we have Mike on here. Hey there. Hi, Mackenzie. I'm going away for vacation next week, and I plow driveways. Any big systems for Ashtabula next week? Looking into most of next week, we really just have some rain in the forecast. Not really seeing any big events as of now. But of course, as we head closer to this weekend, we'll have a full picture of next week. So make sure you join us at least by Friday. You're checking back in because we'll have a good idea of that week forecast. But really, not most of us just seeing rain. We don't fall until the 30s until about next Saturday, I believe. We'll take a look at that in the 8-day, and I'll walk you through that. We got Brian on here. Hello. All right, so a lot of people probably wondering about the snow tonight. Well, Ashtabula folks, you're probably going to see at least a good 1 to 2 inches by early tomorrow morning. Here's the latest look at the radar right now. We're seeing a few flakes fly across the region, so could see a quick little dusting in parts of Cuyahoga County. But as we take you up closer to Ashtabula, really this band is just kind of sitting right off the lake shore. So the closer you are to the lake, you may be seeing a few flurries, but really just looking like a nice little dusting here throughout the later part of tonight. Lake County, seeing a few flurries fly there. But if we take a look at where the heaviest of the snow is really falling, we are seeing that set up in Erie and even parts of western New York. They are going to be the hardest hitting. They have winter weather advisories there. We don't have any advisories here for us, and that's why I think those snow totals are going to be a little bit less. And really, I think it was Mike that asked, I really don't think it's going to be too much in the way of shoveling snow for this event that we're seeing right here. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for joining us from Kentucky. Hopefully a little bit warmer where you are. Hey Fran, thanks for hopping on. Rodney, yep, just a few snowflakes. They're not really looking like impactful snow here. Again, this band's still sitting off of the lake shore. We expect it to kind of weeble and wobble a little bit more as we head into the morning tomorrow. Here's a kind of a good timing of when we're expecting that precipitation, mainly throughout 11, 1, 3, and 5. So taking you up until about 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be when we're seeing that snowfall, but as you can tell, those numbers are staying pretty low. Let's take a look at accumulating snow. So I'd say most people in Lake, Geauga, Ashtabula County probably will get an inch or two out of this. Could see a few isolated areas where you get 2, 3, maybe even 4 if you're lucky, but that is going to be on the farther ends of things. Definitely not looking at a very heavy snowfall. I think a lot of places really just going to dust this off of their car as you wake up tomorrow morning and continue on with their day. Kathy says it's 43 in Kentucky, no snow, you can all keep it. We might be taking a vacation down there to get some warmth. Hey Patty, thanks for watching. Appreciate you being on here. Very, very light snow in Ashtabula right now, Jared says. And that's what we're expecting. This is going to be very light. We'll see that pick up a bit more overnight into the early part of tomorrow. So if you're leaving the house right around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you may see a light accumulation on the roadways, but I know they're plenty good about clearing that out. Here's another look at our Futurecast model. You can see as we take you up closer towards 11 o'clock and even midnight, we see that band move a little bit farther to the south, but you can just tell how broken it is and really not very steady and doesn't last very long. That's why we're not expecting those high numbers like we saw last week. Again, I'd say a few isolated places, maybe 2 to 4, but that is if you're lucky. Haley, thanks for joining us. Mike, yeah, I agree. A heated driveway would be nice. That or knowing a couple kids that don't mind shoveling. All right, well, thank you all for joining us. I'll leave you with the latest look at the radar here where we're seeing a few of these snow bands now. Again, mainly offshore, so just some light snow closer to the lake shore in Ashtabula, parts of Lake County, and you may see a flurry or two across some parts of northeast Ohio tonight. But we'll have another look at those numbers, talking about the rain. Oh, I forgot to show you the 8-day. I'm so sorry. Here, let me show you that. Okay. So tomorrow that lake effect will end in the morning. Friday, temperatures back into the 50s, partly cloudy skies. This weekend we have some rain early on Saturday, and then Sunday quieting things down. And then as Mike was looking out for any big snow systems, really not seeing that. Tuesday is when we'll see that next system come to town. That is right here, and it right now just looks like plain old rain as our temperatures will be well too warm above that freezing mark, but we will cool down some Wednesday into Thursday. Still, as of right now, not seeing any big snow systems, but again, make sure you tune in Friday into the weekend because we'll have a full picture of next week. That'll at least be on that 8-day forecast. We'll get a bit more information. All right, now I will leave you at the radar. We are back on again at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll talk more about snow and have another picture of that. So hopefully you'll join us. If you can't, you can always find us at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. All right, have a good night.